of a walrus.
Loren!
It's about time for another movie review. But first, let's talk a little bit about remakes and reboots. I think they have a bad rap generally. A well-done reboot can energize longtime fans and also garner a whole new generation of fans to that fandom. A poorly done one gets criticism for that franchise. Fans take it personally because they feel that what they loved about the original is being disrespected and skewed. At its very worst, a bad reboot just fades into obscurity. Poof. All the work that hundreds of people have done for at least a year just disappears. I've said before that I'm a huge Disney fan. Any Disney fan knows that they love their reboots. And as much as Disney loves its remakes, they also love using the same actors over and over again. And one of these actresses is Lindsay Lohan. She's appeared in 4 Disney live-action films. Her first being the remake of The Parent Trap in 1998. She did such a good job that when Disney decided to remake their 1976 classic, Freaky Friday, she was on the casting list. Speaking of child actresses, Jodie Foster played the daughter role in the original, so she was offered to play the mother this time around, but she declined. I think this was a really wise move. I don't really see her in a comedic role. So what do? You think Jodie Foster, Silence of the Lambs, horror, Halloween, Jamie Lee Curtis. At least I think that's how it went down. But enough background info. Let's get on to the review. This is Freaky Friday. From the very start, we see that this mother-daughter duo couldn't be any more different from each other. Tess is organized, conservative, and punctual. She has enough communication devices to fill a Radio Shack. 2003 was a dark, dark time. How did we function without our smartphones? And then there is Anna, a rebel without a cause who is an endless well of teenage angst.
So I'm just gonna get a little stud right here, okay?
No, I don't want my maid of honor looking like a little harlot.
Oh, come on, Mom. Everyone's got one.
Whatever.
I can't believe you. You're ruining my life.
You're ruining my life!
Joy.
Teenagers, they think they know everything. You give them an inch, they swim all over you.
But I shouldn't be too hard on Anna's dialogue. Tess has enough mom-isms to equal Anna's angst.
Do you really think that your surliness is the best way for you to get what you want? Everyone. Harry, everyone has. I think we can dispense with the drama. You know what? End of discussion. Feet down.
At school, Anna runs into her longtime crush, Jake.
Oh, kill me. Anna, what? I can't believe it. It's Jake. I think he's gonna talk to you. Shut up.
Girl has a crush on a boy that doesn't seem to notice her. Using teen movie logic, they are definitely not going to be together by the end of this film. We also see Tess and Anna live out their daily routine, and we see that they do have one thing in common: annoying bald men. Mr. Bates, Anna's teacher, is arrogant and mean for no reason.
About a rigid society dominated by one all-powerful, ego-tripping dictator.
My grade is final.
While Evan, Tessa's patient, is manipulative and clingy.
All my therapists quit on me.
I'm not going to quit on you. I'm going to be available on my cell phone.
I feel bad for middle-aged bald men because they're so typecast in films. Can you name one hero that has a horseshoe of hair? Bald men are evil. So when Anna argues a grade with Mr. Bates, she is sent to detention. And we come face to face with another classic teen movie trope. Oh man, I dropped my books. Whatever I'm gonna do? Well, hello.
Tender medium.
Thanks for picking up literally the smallest thing that I've
my
dropped.
dad's old
Chivalry is definitely not dead.
Nice. Cute show.
Cutesy banter back and
So you're in a
forth.
band?
Check.
Sort.
Well, if you ever get out of the garage, let me know.
Yeah, totally. You can come check me out. I mean the band.
This double entendre has been rated G. After work and school, Tess and Anna come home, and Tess finds her son Harry like this. What could this sweet little boy have ever done to deserve this? Oh no, he did not just.
What are you doing?
I'm surprised that little twerp didn't get worse. So, confession time. The main reason I loved this film growing up was that you had a bunch of girls in this band rocking out. But later on, when I had a better understanding of the guitar and I tried to play along with Anna's hand movements, I realized she wasn't even playing the right notes at all. It was basically like guitar gibberish. Tess is a psychiatrist and she is coming out with her very first book. It's then we are introduced to Ryan, her fiancé. Like most Disney films, we don't know what happened to Anna and Harry's father. Did he have a terminal illness? Was he lost at sea? Was it murder most foul? We'll never know, 'cause nobody wants to talk about it.
This is about your dad, isn't it?
Mom, stop shrinking me.
Tess doesn't seem to have any appreciation for how hard Anna is rocking at this moment.
Time's up! It's after 6!
She is in the middle of a solo. How rude. Anna's friends are really one-dimensional. Like, I can't even remember their names. So I'm gonna call them BFF number 1 and BFF number 2. Anyway, BFF number 1 announces that they have an opportunity to go to the next level.
One of the bands dropped out of the Wango Tango auditions, and we are the first alternate.
Shut up!
But there's a small problem.
Tomorrow's Friday.
So?
That's my mom's rehearsal dinner.
Boys, do you remember when you would invite your friends over just to dress in your older sister's bras? Good times. Tess finds out that Anna has been in detention at school that day, and so she takes her door away. And of course, Anna throws a fit.
Privacy is a privilege, Anna.
Where's my door, Mom? Why do I even bother telling you anything?
Okay, who's up for Chinese?
And the fight continues when Anna asks her mom if she can go to the Battle of the Bands instead of her rehearsal dinner.
Why can't I just go? Please.
And what I hear is that my special night means absolutely nothing to you. Anna, high school is not that hard.
You couldn't last one day in my high school.
Actually, I could, and I would do it without getting a detention. But you are not going to the audition.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Why not?
Because I said so.
The restaurant owner's mother can't stand their bickering anymore.
Cookie. The journey soon begins. Its prize reflected in another's eyes.
When what you see is what you lack,
Then selfless love will change you back.
Whatever.
The next morning, Tess wakes up, but things are certainly freaky.
What happened last night? Did I pass out in here? Those aren't mine.
Honey, look, I think something's happened to us. I know, we seem to be inside each other.
Old.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I'm like the Crypt Keeper.
Yep, that's going in the trailer.
You're in my body and I'm in your body. Why don't we
Yes, I see what you're saying. Go! I won't go.
Tess, you are a psychiatrist, right? You really thought that was going to work? Both women realize that because of their obligations, they're gonna have to live out the day as each other.
I'm sure a high school level test would be quite simple for me.
Are you kidding? You think you can be me?
You are in no way to give anyone any advice. Just listen attentively, nod occasionally, and if you must speak, simply say, how do you feel about that?
Yep, sounds legit.
And what'd you do to my hair?
Oh, I've been dying to comb these rats out for months. Now you can see your pretty face.
You and me both. That hair, was that really the style in 2003?
One more day.
Okay, so let's pause for a moment. Never mind freaky, this movie creates some really creepy implications. If Tess and Anna don't fix this before the wedding, Anna could be marrying her stepfather.
Ew!
My thoughts exactly. And as you'll soon see, it gets worse.
Ooh, platinum cool.
Don't even think about it.
Shopping montage in 3, 2, 1. At school, Tess brushes off Jake,
You're way too old for me. But thanks anyway, Jason.
callously tells BFF number 1 and number 2 that they will not be performing at the Battle of the Bands,
About what? About the audition. Oh, right. She said no.
and then she tries to become friends with Stacy Hankhouse, her ex-friend / mean girl of the school.
Oh, wonderful. Stacy, what are you doing?
One time, she punched me in the face. It was awesome.
But on the plus side, she realizes why Mr. Bates has such a grudge against Anna.
Well, you asked me, I mean my mom, to the prom, but she turned you down.
At work, Anna gives generic therapy, and I also worry that she might have driven Ethan off of the deep end.
Evan!
Sorry. Another side note, this is a cameo of the actor who played Jodie Foster's love interest in the original film. So they go to the Chinese restaurant to get some answers, but they only receive bad news.
I cannot fix it. Only you can fix it. You find the answer in each other. When the fortune come true, then you go back, okay? No big deal.
And at home, Ryan is once again denied.
Losing sore?
I don't see anything.
But he is able to force her onto a talk show to talk about her mother's book that she knows nothing about. Tess goes back to school to take Anna's exam and attempts to bury the hatchet with Stacy Hankhouse, but ends up with a knife in her back.
Miss Brown, she's copying my test.
Jake offers to help Tess to finish the exam, and she uses the opportunity to vandalize Stacy's test in revenge. Jake and Tess see Anna on TV, and Jake seems a bit too impressed.
God, your mom's cool.
When Tess tries to get a ride from Jake to the studio, he proves that he might have the bad boy exterior, but he really has a heart of gold.
You seem really different than the person I thought you were.
Anna runs into Jake at a local coffee shop, and they really hit it off.
Please, listen, this was so fun, and I'm gonna remember it forever.
Okay, but you can't just...
Jake.
Look, I don't know what's going on here, okay? I don't know what this whole thing is, all right? I feel like I know you.
Cougar, cougar, cougar.
Excuse me?
I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby.
You can say one thing about Jake, he certainly is persistent, even if he doesn't know why.
I know it's unconventional, okay? And I know nothing can happen. I'm not stupid. I want to know where you are.
Stop it!
When I look into your eyes,
Stop it! Jake! Stop!
BFF number 1 and number 2 attempt to kidnap Tess so she'll play at the Battle of the Bands. Security stops the kidnapping plot. I mean, what rehearsal dinner doesn't have security? And Anna says what she thinks her mom would say in that situation.
I know it's not important to you and that she's just a girl in a stupid rock band.
But Ryan surprises them all by telling Tess to go to the Battle of the Bands.
What are you still doing here?
Go, right now.
How can you say I don't care? I'm not that guy. You always put the kids first. That's exactly how it should be. That's how I want it.
Tess has no clue how to play the guitar or what she's supposed to do on stage, but Anna comes up with a plan.
What are you doing? I can't do this. It was horrifying.
No, it's okay, Mom. I unplugged you. Just go back out there and fake it.
Okay, how are they fooling anybody? Her hands aren't even touching the guitar at this point. So, despite the obvious Milli Vanilli performance, they make it to the next round in the competition. When they go back to the rehearsal dinner, Tess asks Anna for a favor.
I need you to tell Ryan that you need to postpone the wedding.
What?
But instead, Anna welcomes Ryan to the family.
That for someone as special as Ryan, that we would all just make a little room.
This fulfills the cookies' fortunes, and they switch back. Tess and Ryan get married without a hitch. Thank goodness. And I think mother and daughter end the film with a greater appreciation and understanding of each other. But because this is a teen movie, we have to have that resolution of Anna and Jake getting together. But I don't even know how. Like, you had the hots for my mom. How could we ever get past that?
it's just yesterday was freaky. Listen, do you think we could just rewind this whole thing and start again?
No.
I'd like to.
Oh, come on.
Stop bugging me.
Boy, it's true. Youth is wasted on the young.
You go ask her then, you old fart.
Hey, now wait a minute. Why, if I was your age, oh,
Cookie?
Leaving room for Freaky Friday 2.
well, yes, I don't mind if I do.
Can you imagine the hilarity of Grandpa hitting on younger girls and Harry being solicited by older women? I'm really glad they didn't make that film. So that's Freaky Friday, and I would give it a solid 3 out of 5 stars.
And I like her. I mean, I like her.
So have you seen this film? Leave your comments down below. Let me know how you would rate it. I'm the Musical Nurse. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!